Okay, so we're playing the pentatonic string shapes here, starting from C. C shape 3/5, G shape 6 root, D shape just 2/3. So we're gonna be left justified on that. Then the fifth of D is A, so we go to 5/6 string shape. All right, now it would be stacked pretty much. We have the shape fitting right there. We're looking at the 7 shape, but it's warped over. So we're going to go root 2 there, like that. All right, now 7 root 2. This 7 root 2 stacks directly under the, I guess it would be the 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's aliased. 7 root 2 and 3, 4, 5 are aliased. Okay, so this was the 7, but we're not playing that in pentatonic. And then we go into the C 3, 4, 5. So it goes, instead of, we just go, okay? So that's the C pentatonic, just the pentatonic string shape starting from C. And no matter what you start from, if you just do one of these, let's say we do this, we'll do a line mode here. Okay, from the D goes to the C, let's see, C, A, G, E, D, but we want to go in fifths. So we want Chuck's good dog, always eats Chuck's. Alright, so really it's just going like this. We're going to go straight to here, this, to this, and then down here, this one, then to this one, and then up to here. No matter where you start on this connection diagram, where we can look at our little circle too, right? You're going to follow the same string shapes. That's the important thing. Just follow the same string shapes. So if we start on a G box here, okay, we were here with the C box. If we want to look at G as the fifth, in pentatonic we can do that. We're not worrying about getting this lone wolf 7 anymore. Okay, so we've got, starting from the G string shape there, we have 6 root. Okay, now that same E is not the third anymore. We're doing a substitution of the G pentatonic, so it'd be E would be the sixth of G there. G would be the root now. So it's G, D, A to E, then warp over for the C there. Okay? And then to the G again. All right, but normally let's look at that one more time. With the G, we're started on the G there. We go to the D. We go to the A. Okay. Now we go to the E. If that E had the 7 there, it would be 7 root 2. But we don't have that in the open string. We just got root 2. Now when we want to go from E to D to 2, 3, 4, right? Alright, we're going to go just this, let's see, we got the A here. Where are we? We're on the A. We're going to the E rather. I took the line backwards. We're going to the E from A. Okay, now that 7 root 2 would be here, because the magic C box, and G has almost all the notes, but it doesn't have all the notes because we don't have that 7. So when we want to play a long G shape here, watch out. We're going to have to do a long pattern. We're going to have to do a few shorts till we get to that long pattern. Right, so the D shape is kind of like something like that. But that's a digression. So we're going from the A shape to the E string, and then from the E string we're going to go back to the C string to the G string. So the E string will be 3 strings down on that. Okay, so that's 7 root 2, but we're just going to play the root 2, and then to the C. And what I wanted to say was that 7 root 2 would normally be directly under that C. So here it is, 7 root 2, alias, brick wall, right under the C, but that's warped up. Okay, so it's just root 2 and then C 3 5, and then on top of the C is our 6th root again. Okay, so that's how that works. Now let's get to the fun part. It's starting to get interesting. Now we're going to just play root 3 5. Okay, now so the first thing to look about the string shapes is in the major triad arpeggio, right? It's going to go something like that, and that's easy in C, right? That's easy in C. Okay, and da 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 da. We have root 3 5 here. So the C is going to have the 3 5 just like the pentatonic, and that's about it for the double on the string. So C is the pentatonic. C is the same for triad or for pentatonic, the C shape. Otherwise, the A, we just want the 5th, the G, we just want the root there, the D, we want the 3rd, and the E, we just want the root there. So look, the root is on G and E, C is doubles, and then we have the 5 on the A and the 3 on the D. That's the weird one, the 3 on the D. So no matter where we start this on the fretboard, any string shape that we start this on, we can just build using our circle of fifths. We can just build an arpeggio anywhere, a major arpeggio anywhere, and it can also be a substitution. We can't substitute a diatonic scale, but we can substitute a pentatonic or a triad scale. So let's say we're in the key of C here, and we're in the C shape. If we want to go to our F, okay, we can use the E shape, all right, because remember the 4th of C is E in the other acronym Chuck Eats All Day, so it's going counterclockwise. So we're going to have this Chuck's a hungry dog, just eats all day. So we're going to have this. How are we going to do this? We can start on the E shape right there. So we're just going to start with the root there, okay, and then E goes to C 3 5, C to G, root, D the 3rd, okay, A the 5th, but warped up. Now remember, now I'm on a C here. C is the 5th of F, okay, and then on up again to the E shape, which is root. Okay, and that's our E-shaped arpeggio. So no matter where you start, I'm not going to play it fast. The only difference is you're playing a usual E there. I can, you know, I say I'm not going to, and then I do it. The only thing is we don't have the 3rd there, so we just go. So you could just add that 3rd on the C shape, then follow the F. Oh, this is F. I'm doing F. Okay, so it's now why is that sounding like a minor chord there? Follow the string shapes and you can't go wrong. Here it is major. We're going to start on the E here, on root. When we go to C with 3 5, we were right there. Oh, okay. I'm probably looking at the key of C. And we're in the key of F now. So C is going to go to G straight up there. Okay, there's our F. So it's talking for a long time here, but it's no problem. So when we're doing the string shapes, anywhere you start these, you just stack them up in fifths, and you've got your arpeggio. That's the important part, and it's valuable when we want to get to minors. Like maybe you know the C arpeggio easy. Oh, I know this: 3/5 root 3/5 root 3. Okay, E shaped is root 3/5 root 3/5. Okay, root like that. Oh, that's easy. But it gets difficult if you're in the middle of a cage. You want to start an arpeggio from somewhere, but if you know what those string shapes are, you can use them effectively. So let's look at the minors. Now we're just going to replace the 5 with the 6, and believe it or not, so all the major string shapes are just root 3/5. Now the minors are just going to be root 3/6. Why? Because when you have a major triad, if you go to a 6 like that, that's the first inversion of its relative minor, and then we can substitute the 4th. And we can substitute the 5th triad there. Or the pentatonic. But we're talking about triads. It's very important to be able to do this. I can't even do it, but to do a minor arpeggio, that I really messed up. But E minor is kind of a little difficult. So the minors are root 3/6, and of course the half diminished, as you can imagine, has 7/2/4. But who wants to memorize this? Okay, well, the E's the guy that gets the 2, 7, and 2. Hey, wait a minute. C has 3, 4, 5. That's not right, because it's just 7/2/4. Okay, so C actually only has. This is a mistake. This guy here is wrong. That guy is wrong. Here's the C shape right there. I'm just gonna do a little patch for the class there. There's your C shape. Okay, so this is what we want over there. Okay, I don't know why that came out red like that. Okay, so there's our C shape there. Alright, so now we're going to get to the part of the lesson that I'm not so fast at this that it'll go over your head, because I've learned this, but I haven't practiced